So if you're a solopreneur, coach or consultant, do not get GoHighLevel, or sometimes called GSL. So coming in, I thought GoHighLevel is this thing that was marketed as the all-in-one marketing solution that has all the tools in one platform, so I don't have to wrangle a bunch of software together. And it sounds amazing on paper, and it was recommended by a bunch of my agency bro friends. So I got it, paid $97, and I think I've been paying it for the past 6 months. But I'm starting to think that there's a better and cheaper way to do things to run my business. I don't think I need to be paying $97 a month for this, especially for my business and where I'm at right now. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I got into GoHighLevel in the first place. Number 2, what I like about GoHighLevel. Number 3, what I don't like about GoHighLevel. Number 4, what made me realize that maybe I shouldn't have gotten GoHighLevel in the first place. And number 5, I'm going to show you the solution that I'm moving my business to instead. That's better and cheaper. Alright, so the first one, what made me buy into GoHighLevel? So before this, I was buying a bunch of software. For booking, I had TidyCal, which is a software that I bought from AppSumo. For email, I was using SendFox, which is also something that I bought from AppSumo. It was okay for a beginner, but after a while, like if you want to do like some fancy automation or landing pages, it just doesn't have that capability. And for social media posts, I used to have this other software. I forgot what it's called, Type Fury or something like that. So that's an additional cost. And and a website builder. I used to have WordPress, which I don't like it. I think it's such an old-fashioned kind of web builder. I think moving forward, we just want to build something real quick and start promoting, because that's our job as a coach or a solopreneur. Just we have an idea, we have an MVP, and then sell it, see if people buy. The other thing I forgot to mention is that I want a software that can track where does my clicks and my leads or whatever they all came from, and I like to have all of that in one platform, and that is what GoHighLevel promised as a solution, and all that for $97 a month. And if you really add up all this software that I'm already paying, it is actually more than $97. So it just made sense to me. So if I'm honest, GoHighLevel is a very, very, very steep learning curve. I consider myself a pretty smart guy, but it took me at least 3 months of every day using the software to just get the hang of things, you know? There's so many things in GoHighLevel, which is a good and a bad. The good is that it's very customizable and whatnot. The bad is if you're a newbie or a solopreneur, you're not a team, you don't need most of the stuff, and it's just taking your attention away from what you're supposed to be doing, which is marketing. So what I like about the GoHighLevel is I think the email software, Send Email, is pretty good. The social media planner is also pretty good. However, it can't do X, which is Twitter, which I have like 12,000 followers on X. So the fact that it can't do X is a little weird. So that means that if I really wanted to continue on X, I have to use Type Fury or whatever. So that's an additional cost on top of $97. The good thing about the landing page, I love the landing page. It can also do split tests. The page builder is simple and okay. It has all the functionality, it has the order bump. But what I realize is if you are new like me, I'm a solopreneur, I don't really have that much traffic. I don't really need all this. I don't need a split test. I don't need the landing page and then the thank you page and then the tripwire offer, one-time offer. It's just too much. It diverts the attention away from just market the thing. Market yourself online. That's what you're supposed to be doing. The other thing I like about GoHighLevel is it has an attribution report. So basically any links that you promote online, doesn't matter where it is, you can have UTM parameters. So when people click and then eventually become a lead, like they download something from you, GoHighLevel can tell you from which platform. Is it YouTube? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Instagram? And if it's YouTube, is it from your about section, or is it from your organic videos, or is it from your YouTube community? If it's from one of your YouTube videos, I can even tell which exact video it came from. And I think that's super powerful feature and very good as a marketer. Okay, so that's what I like. What I don't like is, well, the cost, $97. Even though if you consolidate everything, it's still cheaper. I think I would like to run my business cheaper, especially when I'm starting out and not that big, like it's just me right now. I also don't like the landing page builder because it has all the steps. It's just too many steps. The opt-in page, you have a thank you page, and on the thank you page there's an order bump, and then you can have another thing and then redirect somewhere else. It's fancy, but like, do you really need that? If you don't have that many traffic, you don't need, and that diverts my attention from actually just marketing myself. That's my job, not to build this stuff. The other thing about the social media, what I realized when I did the attribution report, that means you can tell where my leads came from. I would say 90% or maybe 95% of all my leads came from YouTube organic, or my YouTube community, right? So very rarely people came from Instagram, very rarely people came from LinkedIn or whatever. So that's just how it works for me. So that's why I kind of stopped posting on social media and just focus on YouTube. YouTube bring them to my email list or to my school community, then I promote them stuff in there. So in terms of social, the only place I post now is LinkedIn and YouTube community. Only these two places. So in terms of YouTube community, apparently there's no social media planner tool that can handle YouTube community because it's such an underrated feature. Most people don't even know or use it. So that means I have to post it manually anyways. So therefore, I have to post my social content manually, right? No social media planner tool can do this. So that means I don't really use the social media planner tool. And what I don't like about the domains and the email is that they ask me to register a subdomain. So my website is helmiasan.com, but they say, oh, you need to register a subdomain so it doesn't whatever. So I didn't really understand what they meant. Actually, it's just fine if I just use my helmiasan.com website for this. But anyway, now I have two domains, like youtube.helmiasan.com, which is unnecessary. So anyway, I think GoHighLevel is an amazing all-in-one tool. It really is, but the learning curve is extremely steep. I think it's more suitable for like a small team rather than solopreneurs. If you're not a marketing agency, maybe you shouldn't get GoHighLevel. Well, I can't be mad at them because they're actually marketed for marketing agencies. So I'm not a marketing agency. I used to be. That's why I got in. But yeah, if you're not a marketing agency, don't get it. And sometimes with all the features that it has inside there, which is really good by the way, it will make you distracted that, oh, you need to learn how to use all the stuff. Your job is just to market, okay? And oh, the last thing I want to share is about GoHighLevel has a built-in community, which is directly competing with school. So basically, if you paid the $97 per month, it already has the same thing as school. However, when I did research, when I talked to a lot of people, everybody say don't use weird community servers because then nobody's gonna be active on there, and that just kills your community. The whole point of a community is that it's active, and apparently everybody's active in school. So just go where people are already active. Oh, by the way, I recorded that video and I forgot to tell you what software am I moving to. So I'm moving to this software called MailerLite, which originally was an email marketing software, but now all these email marketing software, they're expanding to include more stuff that they can do. And now basically you can do all the landing pages, you can do calendars coming up soon. So yeah, I'm just moving there now. For the first 500 subscribers, it's only $10. So $10 per month compared to $97 a month, and that's a big jump. So I'm using MailerLite. If you want to see how I build my community as a funnel, link down below. And if you want to skip all that and work with me one-to-one to help you build your online business, especially using YouTube, book a call with me, link down below as well. Now, if you want to see how I use all of this stuff, YouTube content, LinkedIn, email, school, everything to promote my offer as a business, like the whole system, how it works, then watch this video right here.